Alrighty, boys and girls, let's hit it. See if I can get the door to close. This should be good, I think. That's better. You haven't figured out, I rebuilt the door. Get ready to get going here. It's been a ride, boys and girls. It's been a ride. It's been a little while since we've been on the road. Go. Since we were driving, I did a live video, I don't know, a few, 3 days ago, explaining what was going on in my world. How to take some time off and handle some health issues. Wasn't a real big problematic thing, just I wasn't sure. So I took time to address some, basic health concerns. Had to get some work done on Orwell. A bunch of things we did. Had to service it. That's why the trailer was up on the ramps this morning. On the ramps, so I can get up underneath there easy, grease it, adjust the brakes, check the brakes, all that kind of stuff. And a couple odd end things on the trailer, nothing too major. Fix some wiring issues, lights, basic bull crap like that. Then Orwell needed a fan clutch. I probably should have filmed that, but I decided against it only because there is a video of the fan clutch being removed, repaired, and put back in. But that fan clutch did fail. The bearings went out in it. Not the part that the fan rotates on, the part that the pulley rotates on. It's getting quite loud. It might sound different in here to you guys. The mics do pick things up differently than my ears do. It's funny how This truck actually sounds a little different when you're driving it as compared to when you're listening to the recording of it. So it might got quieter in here, although I can't see how it would be much quieter. But I definitely felt that bearing. Whenever the engine was revving, you could feel it. If you've ever had an out of alignment drivetrain, or if you go down a road with your airbags accidentally deflated, that's kind of what it was feeling like. I was starting to worry about it, like, wait a minute, what's going on? It's RPM based though, not drive shaft based. Good day to be on a bike today. It's supposed to be like 90 something today. Which is where the shop is. It's under construction. But it's the detour. And naturally, Allegheny County works the hell out of this road, which is Highway 10. In fact, there he sits right there. Thing, we're moving the shop. That's a sure thing now. We're going to a different building, a little farther away from Freedom, but not that far away. That should be coming up middle to late July. I guess the plan is by August 1, have the current building vacated and then be in the new building about that same time. Naturally, waiting on my parents' house to get finished in Texas so I can get my big trailer. I'd love to have it back before I move, but it's not looking so good. And because of some people's incompetence, my mother took a really nasty fall and got pretty significantly hurt. And because I call incompetent people incompetent, I'm in trouble with the family. But nonetheless, my mother's health needs will be addressed, whether they like me or not. Just continue to be the good son. Not like I didn't take like literally months and months off to move them out of their house with no damage. I'll just continue to be the good son and do the best that I know how, even if I'm not liked for doing it. So where are we going? Well, we're going to go to Kohler Generator in Sheboygan. And we're going to load up over there. Got a 9 a.m. appointment. I'm told they're very picky on that now. We have plenty of time to get there. Come through here a week and a half ago. Wednesday, a week ago, 2 days ago. Today's Friday. Not this past Wednesday, Wednesday before that. Really vicious storms came tearing through. Lucky the shop didn't get damaged. The new shop didn't get damaged either, but there's a lot of damage up that way. There were 2 tornadoes up by Goodman and Dunbar, Wisconsin, maybe more. We had that microburst wind shears deal happen again. That was vicious. We lost power for only about 4 or 5 days, maybe 4. I don't really remember. You know, typical running on generator power, keep the fridge and the freezer from falling out. Oh, I failed to mention the door here. Obviously I rebuilt. I put a new door seal, and now I have to like literally slam the door with the window open to be able to get it to close all the way, because that seal is so puffy compared to what it was. I put a new outside door handle, rekeyed the door. Replaced the felt in the window all around here, and so the window track goes up and down nice. I think I solved the problem as to why that would get jammed up. If you heard that scraping when you rolled up and down the window, I believe I solved the problem. One part that had to be altered is the actual tray the window sits in. The one for 362 is no longer available, but you can modify one from a 379 to fit in it. You just have to cut a notch in it, and that's all you got to do. That'll be on FSC Truck Shop, the whole beginning to end of that job. You know, come to think of it, I could have just ran 55 or 41 to 55. Probably should have. I was thinking I just cut straight through, but I forgot you can't go straight in a truck. You gotta go left or right. But this will take us back to 55 also. Been growing the channel FSC Railroad. That's been working real well too. Did a collaboration video with Jason Asselin. He films the Escanaba Lake Superior Railroad mostly up there in the UP in Michigan and northern Wisconsin. He tends to come down towards where me and Jen usually run the Razor, up there in like the Pembine area, Goodman, all of that up there. Time you see this, he'll have a real interesting video. Just filming the railroad from public property, and he gets somebody called the cops on him because of the big stink. So he did a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act, for you that don't watch a lot of the First Amendment auditors. Personally, I like Long Island audit. Anyway, he did a FOIA request, and he got the 911 call, and he got the body cam of the deputy responding to his place and talking to the supposed railroad employee. Pretty interesting stuff.
Sheriff's Office, Dispatcher to Clark.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm great. How can I help you?
Good. I have a question. There's a resident in your township that I believe that he's planning on trying to deface the railroad to cause a derailment, to remove a piece of track. And he had a conflict today with one of the locomotive drivers where the people were working, and he's just the general public, and this guy's right in their face. He lives in Kingsford Township. So could I talk to someone about this?
Sure, where do you live?
I live in Chicago.
Who these two individuals who called Mike were, but if these are the two he was talking about, one of them doesn't even work for the railroad. So here's this video, and then we'll go on with Mike's talk with his deputy. Whole bunch of vehicles. Huh. What do you think it is? Well, that's weird. Just kind of sitting there, huh? That's pretty unusual. Maybe they'll say something to these trespassers, huh? Somebody should tell these trespassers, eh? They're on the property. No? Okay. It's a weird one, huh? You okay?
You know, we don't know who to call or to talk to.
Right.
I said, well, I think it's handled by, there's a professional arm of the sheriff's office that handles that township up there.
Right.
I think it's the sheriff, you know?
Right.
But someone needs to go to his house. He lives right by the scrapyard there.
Yes.
And tell him that he needs to cease and desist and stay off the property. And also ask him, is he planning on disrupting a section of track there by the scrapyard so he can film the derailment from his house?
Right. That was kind of interesting. I literally just meet the guy to do the video, and the Michigan State Police show up in like literally not even 3 minutes. But it's on. Uh-oh. You're in trouble now.
We're in trouble now. Make a group screenshot.
There you go.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? I didn't do anything. Oh, we're in trouble.
That's when you put the camera down and you leave running.
How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
We're good.
Just want to make sure you guys are all set.
Oh, no, we're good. We do a YouTube channel. We're talking about the locomotive.
Sure.
I know that was quite funny. In the end, they only just stopped because we were on the shoulder of the road and there was nowhere else to stop and look at that particular locomotive. So that was a whole conversation in and of itself. So yeah, new fan clutch, the door redone, full service, been busy. fiber blades. I forgot.